So so after they did the test and everything, what did you go home with? Like, what did they prescribe you?
They prescribed me ZPak.
Okay, you want to show us? Do you have it with you?
That's what is the ZPak? Tell the audience.
Yeah.
ZPak ZPak is it's just a generic form of Zithromax or azithromycin. This is what I got from the pharmacy.
Okay.
It's a 5-day supply of pills that it's kind of like an antibiotic.
Okay.
Since I have inflammation in my lungs, they don't want it to get worse, so or have pneumonia in my lungs. So they have me take this so that it breaks down, the clusters in my lungs, and so that it doesn't, get bigger, and so that I would have a hard time breathing.
Hmm.
When
Got
you have pneumonia, I never had pneumonia before, so
Oh, I
but
had that. That's awful.
my husband has, and it's not fun.
Mhm.
When you can't breathe and you're coughing and hacking, and you got the sinus infection there, and the bacteria and the infection, it is hard. This stuff, is supposed to be really good to use in this kind of situation that I have.
Right. And did they give you anything else? Was it just the Z-Pack?
Yeah, he just the hospital just sent me a prescription for a Z-Pak, and just to take Tylenol every 4 hours.
Yeah.
And they gave me a discharge paper for my fevers that I have, and it just tells me that I need to take a tablet every 4 hours to help keep it under control, the fever, and to take my temperature every 4 hours to make sure that that it's not getting higher than it should be.
So how long after you left the hospital, um, or yeah, how long after you left the hospital did the results come?
They told me that it would take about 2 days at the most. They said that they were getting, results like within 24 hours.
Oh wow.
That's
Yeah.
how fast they're getting it. Um, they sent me a paper of COVID-19 disease, and one of the things it says is at this time results typically take 72 hours to return. A follow-up is being completed by the Macomb County Health Department. The MCHD will be contacting me, but my doctor told me that if I want to call ahead of time to get if they have the result already, to call, and I just went ahead and left a voicemail yesterday, and so they called me this morning saying that my test came back positive.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
How'd you feel?
What did you feel in that moment when you know that it was confirmed?
Uh,
Did you?
I felt numb. I felt like, what do I do now that I have it? They just told me just to self-isolate myself like I have been doing. Um, I wasn't uh, I wasn't sick enough to be hospitalized. I can still breathe on my own.
Well, thank God.
Yeah.
You know, People were telling me, well, you should have stayed in the hospital. Other people are staying in the
No.
hospital once they get tested and stuff, and if they got positive, they go back to the hospital. And I'm like, no,
No.
they
They
Yeah.
need
told
to save. They
me,
need to save that room for like people who cannot actually breathe. You know what I
yes,
mean?
that is
Like
true.
you don't want to
Um,
clog up the hospital.
And it's not
and
like you're making that decision yourself right
Yeah.
now. They're
no,
telling you,
no,
Yeah. Like
yeah,
you're obviously doing okay, better than others.
yeah.
So there's no need to be in the hospital right now unless you get really
Mhm.
bad. But
My doctor, my primary care physician, he ended up giving me a medicine called hydroxychloroquine. It
okay.
actually treats malaria.
yeah, I heard about that.
I remember hearing about Trump wanting, people to start using it if they have the virus to see if that will actually help. I don't know much about this drug, but they're telling me to take it and to use precaution when taking this drug because you can actually have a heart problem with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's scary. So have you took it?
I've taken 4 of them so far.
Okay,
It
you're
says
okay?
yeah, I'm fine. It says I'm supposed to take 2 tablets by mouth every 12 hours for 2 doses, then take 1 tablet every 12 hours for 4 days.
And you just started that today, correct?
Um, I took this stuff I got actually yesterday,
Okay.
and so I already took 2 yesterday, and I took 2 this morning. It says every 12 hours, so I just got these like last night, maybe around 6 or 7 o'clock at night, and so when I woke up was when I took these. The
Does it give you
ZPak.
any side effects or anything? The hydroxychloroquine, does it make you feel weird? Like,
I don't know the difference. I'm taking the ZPak and this. Uh, I don't know the difference. I started getting a stomach ache this morning. I don't
okay.
know if it's a symptom or not, but I got chills this morning too.
Mm.
I know
Did you
that
see a
chills
picture of
are a
me?
symptom.
I'm sure I missed it.
Oh, we saw you.
So you got chills and yeah, an upset stomach. I haven't read up anything about like
Well, I
that.
know that if you take pills on empty stomach, that it can upset you. If you have
Get
Yeah,
upset
a
stomach.
delicate
that's
stomach.
probably what happened. Since I had, the fever and stuff, I didn't have an appetite. I was
Sure.
only eating chicken noodle soup, but I was only eating once a day. Yesterday was actually the first time that I actually ate a lot of food yesterday.
That's a good sign.
I actually had an appetite yesterday. I felt better yesterday. I was watching videos and I was laughing. I was having, I was self-isolating myself, so I had to be by myself. I had to entertain myself, so I was just watching funny videos on Facebook and YouTube, and I was fine yesterday, but when I woke up this morning, I had a sore throat, I had the chills and my stomach was hurting really bad. So I figured maybe I just needed to eat.
Okay.